Hello and welcome to another episode of Productivity Unlocked. I am your host Shahid Sharif, and today we are diving into a topic that is absolutely critical for any IT professional or organization that relies on technology infrastructure. We are talking about IT change management, specifically how to implement a comprehensive framework that will help you achieve zero downtime implementations. Is important to understand that there are two fundamental types: people change management and IT change management. In this episode, I will focus specifically on IT change management and why it is absolutely crucial for successful IT operations. So, why does IT change management matter so much? It is essential because it ensures you understand the potential impact of any changes you make to your IT systems. Without proper change management, even small adjustments can cause significant disruptions to your business operations. I have seen this happen countless times throughout my career. A seemingly minor change causing major system failures simply because proper protocols were not followed. At the heart of change management is the concept of a configuration item or CI. Simply put, a configuration item is any IT component that you plan to modify. This could be hardware, software, documentation, or any other IT asset that needs to be controlled through the change management process. For successful IT change management, you need to focus on three critical elements that I call the three key pillars of effective change management. Pillar number one is a robust configuration management database or CMDB. This serves as a central repository for all your configuration items and the relationships. Without a good CMDB, you cannot effectively track and manage changes to your IT environment. Pillar number two is solid change management practices. This means implementing well defined processes and ensuring proper separation of duties. Your change process should involve distinct roles: the change requester, the change designer, the change approver, and the change implementer. It is crucial that these roles are fulfilled by different individuals to maintain segregation of duties, or in human terms or layman terms, checks and balances. Pillar number three is thorough documentation. Documenting changes properly is non negotiable for effective change management. I cannot stress this enough. Without proper documentation, your change management process will fall apart. Now, let us talk about change management approach. Regardless of where you work, there is a standard approach to change management that should always be followed. And this is what I highly recommend. Before any change, you need to take several important steps. First, silence the alerts. Contact your network operations center or NOC. Inform them about the maintenance window and request that they disable alerts for the affected device or any related systems. This prevents unnecessary noise and confusion during the change process. Second, create a fresh backup. Backup the configuration item before making any changes and store the backup in a agreed upon central repository accessible by the team. Never save backups on your personal computer. This is a recipe for disaster. Third, perform pre-change checks. Document the current state of your system as your baseline. Have the IT teams conduct technical testing to verify system functionality with evidence such as screen captures saved for reference. Then have the business team perform business validation to confirm application functionality. Again, saving evidence like screen captures. This pre-change testing is vital because it establishes whether systems were working correctly before any changes were implemented. This prevents situations where pre-existing issues are incorrectly attributed to your change. During the change, follow the implementation procedure precisely. If any deviation from the documented procedure occurs, back out of the change immediately. Document everything as you go, taking screenshots for evidence. This discipline will save you countless headaches down the road. After the change, several steps must be taken. First, IT testing. The IT team should verify that everything works from a technical perspective. Second, business testing. Only after IT testing is complete should the business users perform their validation. Third, enable alerts. The alerts that were disabled before starting the change should be enabled now. And finally, update the CMDB as required for any move add, change, or delete of the impacted configuration items. Let's discuss the essential change management artifacts. All artifacts for each change should be stored in a central repository where everyone can access them. The first key artifact is the method of procedure, or MOP. This is essentially a timeline document or a sequence of activities, usually a spreadsheet or a project plan that outlines who is responsible for each task with one owner per task, when each task should begin and end, dependencies between different tasks, phone numbers for all involved, team members executing the change, and the manager's contact information as well. Go no go criteria and a clear time frame after which the change should be rolled back, as extending beyond that point could negatively impact business operations, causing service disruptions. The MOP does not contain detailed implementation steps, but references the appropriate sections in the implementation procedures. The change manager must update the MOP with actual start and end times for each task. This information is invaluable for learning from the change process, improving future time estimates, coordinating changes when multiple teams are involved, and setting realistic change windows. The second key artifact is the implementation procedure. This detailed document, usually a Word document, contains all commands to be executed, screen captures or outputs that show what systems should look like before, during, and after the change, clear backout instructions, and screenshots documenting the change as it is implemented. You can create either a single implementation procedure with different sections for various teams, such as system administrators, database administrators, or network personnel, or separate implementation procedures for each team, all referenced in the MOP. MOP is the one document that ties everything together. After completing the change, store all documentation in a central repository with a dedicated folder for each change. Save both pre-change and post-change versions of the MOP and the implementation procedures. Include screenshots and any other evidence gathered during implementation. Enable screen recording if that feature is available. The value of consistency cannot be overstated. Having a documented process ensures everyone follows it and avoids different team members creating their own processes. When everyone in the team follows the same agreed upon procedures, changes become more predictable, risks are minimized, the process becomes person independent, and quality and reliability improve. By implementing these practices, you will establish a robust IT change management framework that protects your systems and supports your business objectives. I hope you found this episode useful and informative. If you have any questions about IT change management or would like to suggest topics for future episodes, please feel free to reach out through our website or social media channels. Do not forget to subscribe for more ways to unlock your productivity. Thank you for listening to Productivity Unlocked podcast. Until next time, this is Shahid Sharif wishing you a zero downtime implementations and smooth operations.